I guess we were there at least 4 weeks. I'm not quite sure at this point, but about 4 weeks.
Could you give us just some of the spots, or do you remember where you filmed around here?
I don't.
It's a tough question.
You know why? Because we traveled all over. We were right in the heart of Sacramento, as well as, you know, some of the outer areas that we doubled, like, say, for Albuquerque. It was really terrific, and I have to really extend a thank you to all the people of Sacramento, because they were very cooperative and very encouraging when we were there.
How about the bystanders? Do they bother you when you're when you're on location?
Well, sometimes it's not so much that you're bothered as much as people's curiosity, which is, I think it's an appropriate curiosity, can tend to come at a time when, you know, when we're trying to get it, you know, before the sun goes down, and they're trying to keep them out of shots, you know, when they're just so excited about what's going on.
You know which bank you robbed, by the way?
It was a bank. It was a Bank of America that is no longer in existence. But we didn't really rob it. We didn't rob it.
I understand you got involved with the production quite a bit with Emilio, right? Even though he's the director and the writer and the star, you worked with him kind of side by side in a way.
Yes, and I must say, gratefully so. He really allowed me to be part of the team from the very beginning. I was always encouraged to contribute to my character, my thoughts on casting. I was allowed to go on location scouts. And just really throughout the whole thing, he really shared every part of the process that he was going through.
How does Emilio talk these big names into backing him up, like Robert Wise, executive producer? I mean, here's an Oscar winner, and here's a 23-year-old young man that says, hey, I'm going to direct and star, and I've written a movie, and I want you behind me. How do you talk somebody into doing something like that?
I think that when Emilio approached, because he's talked with a few people, that he really just came from as honest of a place as he could. And I think that he attracted Mr. Wise primarily by just his openness and his willingness to expose his vulnerable side, and his side, you know, the side of him that isn't completely knowledgeable about filmmaking.
How does it get somebody to listen to him, just to get the opportunity to do this? I mean, I'm sure there's hundreds of actors who would love to be directors, and that's what their goal is, a lot of them. And yet he pulled it off twice.
He's very determined. He's just very determined. And I think he has a blind faith in himself. I mean, it wasn't something that he'd ever done, but that he just, inside of him, he knew instinctively that he wanted to do. And he was willing to take the risk, and he never gave up. Even during those times that I think that he did doubt himself, he still plunged ahead. And
does the term, I know this must really bug you, does the term the Brat Pack really get to you guys after a while? Because you're part of it, supposedly.
You know what it is? It's just sort of stupid.
Who named you that? Who gave you that name?
It was a writer for the New York magazine called David Blum, who, and I don't even want to get into it, because it was a lie, and it was okay. Yeah,
well, one of the Sacramentans, you know, Molly Ringwald is from this town too, and I'm sure you worked with her a few times, haven't you? Or have you?
No, I haven't.
Never have? Well,
no.
How about that? Well, do you think that Emilio will ever get his dad to work for him? Or has he ever got his dad to work for him, Martin Sheen?
I think that if he wanted to, I don't think it would be a problem.
The whole family seems to be into acting. His brother is now featured in Platoon, which is supposed to be a very big hit. How many members are there of the Sheen family?
He has two brothers and a sister.
And are they all into acting?
Yeah.
How about you? Did it take a lot of courage to leave General Hospital to become just straight into motion pictures, or not?
No, I mean, I think there's a risk involved, because you leave a security for something that is the unknown. But for me, I would never have been happy staying there. I enjoyed it while I did it, and it was a wonderful opportunity and experience for me. But it would never have been enough to really fill me, you know, give me the nourishment that I need.
Well, what do you have coming up next? Or is this it? Are you just strictly concentrating on pushing wisdom? Is that it?
Well, I just finished my first play that I did here in New York.
Right.
And I'm getting ready to start another film in April. That
How about-
I'm real excited about.
Oh, that's right. They had that little tiny article in People magazine that you guys are so busy. Did you? I'm sure you read it. That you guys are so busy that you just can't set any date or anything, because I know you and Emilio were an item, as they say in the National Enquirer.
Right.
Are you
It's true.
That's
We're
true.
having difficulty just trying to work out the logistics, but it's important that it be right, not that we get it in.
Do you think it was really necessary, would you say, for Emilio and you to get this picture out before the end of the year? Is it that important to get it out in time for the Oscars, perhaps, or something like that?
Well, it gets to the point where when a film is released is out of, you know, the director's hands. It sort of was in the studio. It was the studio's decision. I think that we had both hoped for a later release date ourselves. But, you know, you got to go with the flow.